You know, to take the top, say, 3 spots in the Ryder Cup table in the world rankings, you've got to play awesome. You know, you're gonna have to win several times. Outside of that, you're playing for 1 or 2 spots, and you've got to play well, but you've got to also, in some ways, you've got to work the system well and gather points when they're easy to gather. And I certainly wasn't in a position to do that last year. I'm not exactly the guy going to be charging out there leading the troops. No, I'd be a little bit more on the trying to get things organised. But I realise that there's a place for that as well, and either the captain has to lead in some way, and he has to, either he does it or he has to have a player in the team who is motivational. There has to be the captain has to be motivational as well, but it's very important that you have somebody in the team room and or the captain. There has to be it doesn't have to, there has to be a combination of things where you have a spiritual leader and you have somebody organising. There's no doubt Poulter's been that man. Darren has been very good at it. As I said, Woodsy and Sam as captains were that sort of style. Well, I always say that about Colin Montgomery. I don't think he quite realised what he put on the line. Most captains going in there, it's a big deal to be Ryder Cup captain, but if half Colin Montgomery's career is the Ryder Cup, and if he was a losing captain, that meant he'd taken half his career. And as good as his Ryder Cup record was, if he was a losing captain, and this is why Colin will never be captain, certainly in the foreseeable future. I think never, because he's a lot more to lose than anybody else, because he has such a great, successful Ryder Cup. He nearly, he gambled it all. I'm not sure he realised he was gambling it all, but the last thing he ever wanted was, Colin Montgomery unbeaten in the singles of the Ryder Cup, but he's a losing captain. That just, it would have taken so much away from him. So he risks a huge amount in becoming captain, and that's why, we had a good chat on the Sunday night after the Ryder Cup, because there was a lot of relief. Because as I said, I don't think he quite realised. It wasn't a question of realising he was going to have to be captain anyway, but there was a big pressure on that for him, much more pressure on him than any other captain.